I'm not gonna go the full 5 minutes. I need to either make a new timer or just turn it off. I just need to get a couple minutes to get together each time. Eventually I'll run out of stream beats. Then I'll have to actually find another source of audio. Or make a opening video. But that requires competence, and you don't come here for that. I mean, that's perfectly clear. Ah, that's how I hide the number of viewers. Fantastic. Just jab it in the eye. Hey, it's perfectly fine, Sidrolf. We're just getting started again with part 2 of Konpeki Tower here. I certainly understand that being able to consume food and not starve to death is fairly important to most folk, so it's all good. No, not that button. That's the opposite of what I wanted. There. I don't know why you haven't captured Cyberpunk. It's been on for an hour. There we go. Haha! You ridiculous wombat of a machine. So welcome back, everybody, to the Fluff Pile. It is your guy, Yaoguai, here with the Fluff, and today we are doing something special. We are completely redoing Thursday's stream because it was so scuffed and cursed it basically doesn't exist. Turns out that it stopped streaming like a half hour in and stopped recording an hour after that on a 2.5 hour stream, where we ended the first act of the game and then went to the super fun everybody's okay, nothing went wrong after party at El Coyo. Which I didn't want to miss that. I wanted to try that again. And if things break a second time, I think I might just record it and throw it up on my YouTube channel where all the VODs hang out. But yeah, if you were here the first time, the first half hour or so is going to look fairly similar, because it's going to be shooting a whole bunch of Arasaka punks in Konpeki Tower as we slowly make our way down the elevators and floors to the garage so that Jackie can get the medical attention he needs and come through just fine, no problems whatsoever, everything's okay, how are you? If you weren't here for that, then good news, you missed nothing. If it were just side missions or some B-plot, some secondary stuff to the main plot, like talking to Takamura or something like that, I probably wouldn't be doing this, but like one of the most iconic moments in this game is in the end of Act 1, and we went from the combat in Konpeki Tower all the way to the end of the party at El Coyo. And we're not gonna miss that. Are you kidding me? However, anybody who is currently playing through the game, or doesn't want story spoilers, first of all, why are you watching? Why? But, provided everything is actually functioning, and will continue to function, spoilers for the end of Act 1, obviously. I did make some minor alterations. There's some changes because when I went back to try and find a save for this, it turns out that the game decided I didn't need most of my saves. So I had to reload a save from when I was doing administrative work, selling stuff and picking up cyberware, before the session before last, I believe. So I had to do about 3-4 hours of solid gaming to catch up to where we're at. So there's some minor differences. Didn't get, let's just bring things up real quick. Didn't get the cool mirror shades, got these polycarbonate sport glasses that are still there. Did, however, pick up an Emerald netrunning suit, which is a netrunning suit that's an underlayer. So the jacket, the pants, the boots all go over it and look good. And I did decide I was going to go with pistols only on the tower run, because the first time around it was pretty... Hey, Rock! Welcome back. Welcome back to the fluff pile. But the run we did Thursday was pretty not difficult, even with mostly sticking to Congo. So I'm going to restrict my use of non-pistol, non-katana weapons even further. If I need to make use of a sniper rifle and I have access to my stash, I'll do so. But pretty much anything else, I'm just not going to. So instead of being able to drive up to assassination jobs and grab whatever I want out of the trunk, it's really only going to be if I need some serious ordnance. Everything else has to go through pistols. In case you missed it, Rock, we are redoing Thursday's stream entirely because I've got an hour and a half of 2.5 hours of video with a frame rate of like 5. So we're just going through the saddest damn part of this storyline a second time. I was just going over a couple of minor differences from where we were starting last time. Mostly clothing, and I did craft myself a Nue, because when you get into this part of Konpeki, you can open up your crafting again. I don't have a pattern, however, for a suppressor, which would be super freaking useful. But as far as storyline goes, where we last left off, we had gone through the heist, gotten up into Yorinobu Arasaka's penthouse, stole his pants, stole his gun, stole his shirt, stole the artifact, watched him assassinate his father, ran up to his father's air car, Aerodyne, goodness, Aerodyne, stole his sword. Screen looks kind of swished. Is a little better there? I think it's the menu itself. The menu itself gets a little squishy. This puts the black bars up. And of course, if you shuffle around enough, your character has to, like, redistribute their footing, which is fun because it makes the camera throb. But yeah, so we got the artifact, however, everything went wrong. Our netrunner T-Bug, who we like because she's kind of a bitch, but not too much of one, got caught and fried by security. Jackie here has been shot, however, he did just take a stim jab, so he should be perfectly fine, because that heals us in real game. I mean, that'd be, if it didn't work like it does in the game for you, then that'd be ridiculous. It'd be like playing, I don't know, Borderlands, and suddenly a character gets shot and doesn't go back to the renew station and just resurrect. And he's dead for the whole storyline, and it's a major plot point. That'd be fucking weird, right? But now Jackie's injured. He has the relic chip slotted into his brain because the case itself was damaged, and now we're just fighting our way down the tower to get to the car so he can get the proper medical treatment he needs, because everything's going to be fine.
Throughout Konpeki Plaza. Please remain in your room and follow all instructions given by staff.
This was a drill. Why they send in Saka Special Forces? Quietly. Special Forces? In the lobby now. Gonna sweep the building, all floors.
Come on.
Unit 3 has located the Dweller and a combat bot, Flathead model. Drones have encountered hazards on the penthouse level and opened fire. Yorinobu Arasaka has been evacuated from the premises. I repeat, Yorinobu Arasaka
What do
has
we
been
have
evacuated.
here? Silencer will come in handy. Careful. Security likely to be swarming outside.
Got it.
Yep.
Be calm. What are those spots?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I'm calm. Hold on. 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 Hold I just need to... Oh, hey, I got 2 suppressors, which is handy, because I have 2 noisy handguns. The Nua is actually really, really damn loud for what it do.
This way!
I know.
Did you check the Zen rooms?
Shit! They spotted us!
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
And just take all my bullets.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, indeed, Jackie boy. You're already down. Well, I mean... Yeah, you know, I think they're actually... Yeah, they're both... They're incapacitated, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, this thing has a damage debuff, so you know what? We're not gonna bother... Yeah... Second thought... Let's just go loud, folks. You're gonna hear that the Nua is, Well, that is some thunk. Especially compared to... It's comparable to Congo, which is huge.
Who's ready to party?
Okay, I just want it noted, there's nobody here. There's nobody around this area. Now I'm gonna walk this direction.
Back up here! Come on, motherfucker! Let's dance!
Attention.
And it's not like he's wearing stealth gear.
Enemy contact!
And follow all instructions.
Point for you!
Ah, good old Arasaka combat yoga. Point for me, of course, buddy. I'm the carry.
Fire! Fire!
Your job is pretty much just to hold the relic.
Advance! Nice shot!
Oh, that was a nice shot, actually.
Los hijos de la chingada también
Gee, I wonder why they have bulletproof glass.
All cleaned up.
Yes, indeed, Jackie. Ooh. Drop some frames there, that's for certain. Not getting an alert, that was for everybody, not just you guys. Who's spotting me? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Let's fire!
That's why I don't like not aiming with irons. It's so much slower, but... Oh god, I set myself on fire. Minor details. Just mildly on fire. It's fine. It's fine. He's still there. Nope. Okay. Gotta respect the technology there. Yep, I think he's probably he's disabled too. Incapacitated. Good.
Fucking bums.
The 1911 is still yes. It's not quite a 1911. It actually looks a bit more like a Beretta. You know, it's actually like if a 1911 and a Beretta had made love at a rave. But it is the literal Midland mid-range just average handgun. Engineered to fit any hand. That sounds more like Beretta or Glock with their replaceable inserts, but it's 100% nothing special. Except it does a decent amount of damage, and it's loud as hell. And of all the pistols, it was also the only one I could craft at the moment. I'm low on crafting bits. I see we got him successfully incapacitated. Tell, because his leg's missing. Oh. Yes, I know there's a door. I'm taking that pizza because I can. Incapacitated. Holy. That... Oh, well, okay. I suppose it's not that bad since it's removed.
Chica tu madre! Shut down! What about the other one?
You mean the one on the other side of this lobby full of goons? Gee, let me just make sure. Reloaded. Stealing someone's pants. This is, as always, another mission where if you are stealthy, you can get through it really well.
Gotta plow through 'em!
Jackie's a bit of a liability on doing that, but... Oh, fuck, that's right. That Briarios-looking motherfucker has a machine gun. Did I just... Sorry, Jack.
Good one!
I don't know why the missile launcher is not actually... I have a smart link. It should be smart linking. It did not. And I just dropped a missile right on poor old Jackie boy. I'm sure it's fine though. He doesn't seem to be impacted by that.
Code red has been throughout Kentucky. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
Let me just check real quick, see if I picked up any better pistols. Tamiyura power pistol, it's actually a decent bit better. No horizontal recoil, nice. Yeah, screw it, let's switch to the Tammy. Oh, and it's got a sight on it. I don't know what gauche motherfucker has a blue pistol with a pink sight, but okay.
What?
Saburo Arasaka. 150 years. And today, of all fucking days, that's like some divine comedy shit.
Think all this is funny?
Yeah, I do.
Your liver could be fucked.
Had it coming.
We've drank with him. His liver's fucked.
But Sylvie will get out alive.
I like the fact that the Tamiyura has a Arasaka stamp on it.
Why, 'cause you fucking say so?
Don't take this out on me. Can see.
Yeah, the fact that
Pulling.
they have the model for the rabbit ears in the game, and members of Max Tac and random thugs can spawn with them. But as far as I've found, I can't find any set of them. Why is this thing so inaccurate? There. God, first shot I actually landed on a guy. Oh, nope.
Watch it!
Oh, for fuck's sake. And a robot. How did I forget about the robot? We were just here Thursday. Take the arms off and it's useless. There we go. I love the Tamiyura. This is nice. It's got a decent rate of fire. It's got a lot of thump to it. And fuck you again. Now, of course, in the tabletop, you can totally look like Briarios. They've got the rabbit ear mods. You know, I should actually grab a couple more mods. I'm just using the gameplay overhaul because normally I'm fine with the way a game looks in general. But the gameplay overhaul is oh, it's fucking vital. If you don't want to get randomly two-shotted or one-shotted just driving through the wrong part of town on their way to the right part of town, you gotta grab that overhaul. But I would not mind some more cosmetics, I'll be honest. Yeah, it should not surprise you at all that Mike Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk 2020 was a huge weeb, and as such, there we go. Briarios can be easily developed, along with about a dozen other really cool options from anime and everything else.
Move!
In fact, I believe there is a Briarios-looking full conversion cyborg, just in general.
Leaking a little.
Attack of corporate property!
Advise that you waste no time in entering the vehicle.
No idea. She's heavily wounded! Finish!
Congo fires so much faster. Normally you go, oh no, this is a heck of an ambush. They're gonna totally annihilate me. I'm scared. This is what I was talking about not needing to grab a weapon other than a pistol. Of course, Jackie has completely disappeared off the radar.
Delamain, got it!
Oh, there he is.
Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
We'll have problems if you don't fucking try!
I do
Not
like the
bad.
voice actress for female V. She
Back noted.
How's our ride looking?
isn't quite always on the ball,
Though alas,
but
we are being pursued.
Delamain!
Combat mode activated. Please remain calm.
hey, Adam.
Roadblock ahead. I kindly request brace for impact.
She does sound really good.
A hostile enemy aircraft.
Yeah, the
Leave it to
avatar
me!
modding is not as good as it could have been.
Aircraft eliminated.
Fuck yeah, hostile aircraft eliminated.
We did it, Jackie! We fucking made it!
I guess we did. My
Oh, for your
medical
VTuber
diagnostics
avatar.
indicate that Mr. Wells's
You want bunny ear? You want robotic bunny ears for?
Take us to a
Your
river
VTuber?
dock now!
I could see that.
Apologies, but that will not be possible. Our itinerary has been pre-arranged and paid for in advance. I am not at liberty to alter it.
Fuck your
Don't know if
liberty!
those
Do
exist in
what I
V-Roid
say!
Studio at the moment, but you could probably take the bunny ears that are there and
I suggest
modify
you
the
try to keep
texture
Mr.
easily.
Wells conscious.
We'll be getting preem jobs left and right now. Hear me, Jack?
You're gonna be rich, Mia. I can feel it.
No, Jackie. We're gonna be rich. You and me.
So everything's fine.
Biochip.
Hey, it showed up this time.
Don't do it. For me.
And then the graphic glitch happens anyway.
Mr. Wells has passed. Where shall I take his remains?
What?
The Excelsior package provides for the disposal of passenger remains free of charge. I merely require a destination.
He'd want to be with his family.
Mr. Wells's closest blood relative is Guadalupe Alejandra Wells, proprietress of the El Coyote Coho Bar. I will make sure to deliver him safely. Mr. Deshawn awaits you in room number 204.
See you in the major leagues, Jack.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to just go, well, the last recording was fucked, so, well, whatever. Also, for reasons I do not understand, they give him an item drop in a locked car. At least this time it wasn't an epic drop, because that's super frustrating when that happens. Let's just go ahead and toss a bunch of stuff into the fire. Just lighten the load. I don't have access to the stash, so let's just all that shit. You think the game screen's definitely squished? Oh. It might be the aspect ratio is a little off because my output's 720 and this is on my widescreen. So let me actually, since I'm okay with turning down the video to medium, let's see here. Wonder how that's gonna look. Probably. I mean, it's also gonna run a hell of a lot smoother, so that's always good too. That look better? Think the game screen should be bigger? Yeah, I think I should probably do that. And modify that on the next screen. Wow. I just don't like this aspect ratio, because she now has the build of a freaking Iron Hill dwarf. Let's see if I can put it up a little bit, because that's... $1920 by 1080 will at least look a little bit prettier on my end. It was seriously throwing me off looking at it from my perspective because it's on my widescreen monitor. A lot less pixely on my side, but it does look like it's a lot smoother on yours, so I'm good with the fact that everything looks weird on my side. And even at 1080, with it having to downsize to 720 for Twitch, it's still probably going to be running a lot smoother. So, with Jackie there, you've got a couple of options for what to do with his body, and I don't know what happens if you say leave him there, but if you send him over to Misty and Medical Daddy, Arasaka comes and takes his body, and there's no closure for his family. You get some interesting dialogue and dialogue options with his mom, but if you're looking at, as far as like a meta level, the best option for what to do, sending him to his mom allows you to have the after party that I mentioned earlier, and we're doing that in the same session because it's also incredibly fucking sad. But it opens up a couple of things.
He waiting.
I might just actually, after stream, switch my admin stream admin screen over. I'll pause for a second. To my widescreen, put this on my main screen because the aspect ratio on this widescreen using standard 1080 is really bad, but I know if I put it to a wider format, it's gonna squish for you guys. And I'd much rather it look better for you than for me, but it's throwing me off something fierce.
WNS N54.
Although, hold that thought, buddy. Graphics, let's put you back up to Ultra, because it's on a smaller
Even the
screen,
pirate
so...
networks. You blowing up?
Nope. Nope. Do not like that. Put you back down to high. You can normally do it just fine, but...
Everywhere. And the Jackster, he out in the car?
Don't care to know how Jackie is?
Toad, you best watch it.
Bled out in the back seat. Dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And the relic?
No such luck.
That's one piece of good news.
Good news.
Saburo Arasaka, dead. You got any notion of the shit you pulled me into? You off the fucking Emperor, His Majesty. Anyone with so much as a pinky toe dipped in this mess is as good as dead.
You're the one who got us into this mess! Let's start with your prep work!
Well, that shower
You had
stall.
no idea Saburo Arasaka'd be at the hotel?
I don't have access to his personal fucking schedule. And besides, nobody asked you to kill the old man.
That wasn't us!
No shit. Tell that to the soccer ninjas they send after you. All right, settle down. Gotta be tactical about this.
Me, settle down. You're the
place
one stomping
is
around
my
like a
enemy.
coked-out T-Rex.
But first, your face got blood all over it. Bathroom's there. Go get yourself cleaned up.
You know what, while we're on the subject, the fact that you got that much fat feeding into the mount for your implant just makes it look disgusting. Because when your
It's
arm's
me.
unfolded, it's a
shuttle I
big
thought.
shelf. It's a terrible design.
Today.
I know you think it looks cool, but you'd be better off doing some bar curls, making that thing tighten up a bit. And here's where we drop the frame rate for everybody, because the mirrors are infamous for being unoptimized. Although, actually at 1080, on high, it's not that bad. I think we're both getting 30. Not gonna complain about 30. And let's go ahead and pull an Adam Denton. Is F your mirror. Okay, so we got the relic. We didn't tell the guy who's all absolutely panicking about everything when he's supposed to be Mr. Cool, because he's lost all trust. Jackie's gone, but we can just take that relic on directly over to Evelyn. She can sell it. Everything's gonna be fine. Perfectly good.
All right, then.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Can't risk it, V. Remember our first convo? Seems I've
Yes!
chosen the
What the
quiet
fuck?
life after all. No blaze of glory for me.
The subtle touches and the motions, especially in the cinematic sections, are really good. Like, the way he thrusts the gun forward like that a bit when he pulls the trigger. At the pistol range, I've seen people do that. It's usually people who don't know the fuck what they're doing. And if you're in a panic, if you're in a stress fire situation, you rely on, or you fall back on your built-up experience, your built-up muscle memory. He's basically got none. So he's shoving that thing in your face, even though he doesn't have to. It's going to throw off his shot, which, you know, spoilers there. And it's one of those things that really tells more about Dex than any of the dialogue does.
Hey,
You alright?
never been better.
Sure don't look it.
Fuck you, I look like Keanu. I look amazing.
I can't let you on! Hey, we're chill!
Oh yeah, so last time, which I have the video, but I might end up just privating it and not sending it over to my YouTube. I had the alternate skin on for Jack, or for Johnny here, and I couldn't figure out how to turn it off because I don't like it.
Of course you're
You have to be out of the game and in the main menu to turn it off. Yeah, that's right, Carrie. You back the fuck up. Yeah. My goddamn microphone.
Tonight, I'm here to say goodbye to all of you.
Welcome back, Overcoat. You missed the part where we got shot in the head. Now we're currently in Keanu's memories.
Money's money, can't fuck around with it.
speaking.
You're wasting your lives following us around like dogs.
What crawled up your ass?
Carrie?
Nice.
No, that's a terrible joke. I apologize.
How much do you want for it? Johnny, wait up.
Iridine's a
Don't do
sweet
this.
guy.
You could still change your mind.
Get over here, man. Fuck this band. Not your crowd, not your noise. Do your own thing.
Bastard. Gonna miss you something awful.
See you in the next life, friend.
I don't remember Carrie Iridyne canonically being gay, but that's pretty cool.
Love it when you're mad. Gets my southern blood pumping.
Get in, or I change my mind.
Silverhand.
Hey, Shaden.
Get us in the air. Here, put this on, and it stays on. Got it?
When you get banned from the Something Awful forums. I think I'm gonna pause right here, and I've already ruined the flow by messing with the settings. I'm gonna go to a little bit higher resolution. 1440. I think 920 by 1440 is still gonna be the 4:3 aspect ratio. Gonna run really well still. I think it's gonna look fine. Let me know.
Shut down. APC's on the streets of Watson. Sons of bitches.
Skull cracking out there. That us?
Johnny's idea. Wayland's drawing Arasaka's attention away from the tower.
Collateral damage part of the plan too.
Fuck off, Thompson.
Thompson, chew it up, spit it out.
You literally filmed the death of his girlfriend. Fuck off, Thompson. The flight up to the top of Arasaka Tower could be a little bit faster.
Target range acquired.
Make it rain. Johnny, shake it.
Taking over.
That's right, Silverhand was a war vet. I'm actually doing a lot better on this run. Normally this takes forever because they're all wiggly as fuck. Oh, missed that guy. Got him. Was it just that? Nope. That turret too. There we go. If I knew those exploded, I would have shot those first. They really should have had Fortunate Son playing. I've got the copywritten music turned off. So I've got the streamer setting for that, but even on, they don't have that going, sadly.
Get the payload on the elevator, arm it, let gravity do its thing. Explosion rocks the foundation, tower crumbles, chaos.
What the
screaming
fuck did I
roll
just hit?
cranes.
Why did I just get knocked down?
Jacking in.
A nice detail, Spider Murphy, second best hacker in the world,
Cats eat bats, do rats shit gnats.
uses a manual deck,
That's not your playground,
because she
Murphy.
knows what
Come
happens
on.
if you plug in.
Evac announcement. Broadcast it across all frequencies and let's get moving.
Just the generic background music.
Who wrote this manifesto?
It would have been good if it was chipping in.
Really need me to answer that question?
Or never
Jesus,
fade away,
Johnny.
but
You've gone off the deep end. And that's coming from a chair jock.
Come on.
He's attacking me!
I'm not attacking you, now I'm attacking you.
You want to play with me?
Why did that even miss?
I'm impressed. Seriously.
You motherfucker!
She sought it with thimbles, she sought it with care. Pursued it with force and hope.
Johnny, payload.
Bushido 2, bomb's name was what?
Wrap it up. We got a Delta.
The Demolitron. We're good to blow.
Shaka Elite incoming!
Out of there,
Run
Johnny.
for it!
Shoot the cables. Get the rotor spinning. We're on our way.
Eh,
Not done yet. Still need to feed this to their subnet.
I fucking knew it. This was never about corporate colonialism. This was about your groupie output, wasn't it?
No, you wouldn't understand, Rogue.
Giving you 4 fucking minutes. Chopper's not gonna wait 1 sec longer.
Door lock breached. Arasaka
Number of
subdivision
solos to go into
incoming.
combat with
Love you, Spider.
basically barely any shirt.
Whole world loves me.
At the same time, she's also got an armored belly button, so I suppose that's fine.
Man down! Take their position!
Yes, take their positions, that's smart.
He's a fucking psycho!
He's a fucking rocker boy. One thing they did set up in the gameplay overhaul I don't necessarily agree with is they give you way more hit points, faster regeneration on it, and
Slot in.
a much stronger weapon when you're already pretty damn tough in this section as Johnny.
Sweet
Because
icebreaker.
ideally you
Alright.
don't die.
Just wonder
but-
if you know anyone who can switch the subnet protocol.
They made it pretty much
Hilarious.
impossible, which
You gonna help or not?
it's really
Spiders
kind of
for webs?
hard.
It's time we caught some flies.
Thanks, Murph.
Now, just for good measure. Holy cyber cow. We're on TV. Take a
And we
look.
turn now to Arasaka Tower. Its evacuation ongoing after an unidentified terrorist organization released a manifesto threatening violence. The terrorists stating their desire to, quote-unquote, topple a monument to corporate colonialism. Night City's mayor, Imbole Ebunike, has issued a statement declaring that he will bring the full force of the law
Remember when the
to
corporate
bear in
colonialism
response
line
to
was
any act
funny?
of terrorism. Going now to
Back
our
in
reporter on the scene
1993.
at Arasaka Tower. Hopefully he can shed some light on the situation as events
All
unfold.
set. Now
This
get
is my
out of there.
only real problem with Cyberpunk, is that it's pessimistic
Get moving
futurism,
up. Hit the roof quick.
which means it's usually spot on for how shit our world goes. Damn you, physics!
Shit. That's Adam Smasher.
No kidding.
Johnny, run!
Murphy?
Door's sealed, but it won't hold for long. Run, Johnny. Like the wind.
Murph, go.
Smasher.
Told you, Johnny boy. Told you I'd end you someday.
Atom Smasher is one of those characters, one of the Legends of Night City from the from the TTRPG that is just a perfect example of what the player character shouldn't be. But if they follow the standard D&D party scenario, probably will end up as. Smasher's just straight up the bad guy. He was a cyber psycho before he got heavy cyberware. It was also fucking terrifying.
Let us try once more. Your associates. Who are they? How did you acquire fissile material?
Gonna give good cop over there a chance to say something? Come on.
Which terrorist organization do you belong to?
An indie band.
How did you acquire fissile material?
eBay.
Boss don't look too pleased with your efforts.
It's also not me shaking the camera, that's the camera shaking itself. Hey, welcome in fully with audio, said Adolf.
Hot damn. Done and gone.
My husband died in that tower.
So you're single then?
But there are fates worse than death.
Well, yeah, I could have been signed to a major label.
I didn't want him to die.
Why did you do this?
To bring an end to the madness you wreak.
人は嘘をつき、自分自身を欺く。だが死者は違う。死者は雄弁だが、彼らは決して嘘をつかない。
I like the fact that the model doesn't change at all in 50 years for the Emperor here. Because once you fought in World War II and you reached like 2020-ish, it don't matter. You're old. You look old. I really like the default Johnny Silverhand model because he wears a freaking combat vest. Like, he's got armor plates. He's the only person who rushes into combat, other than Shaitan, who gets popped pretty quickly, who actually wears armor. I mean, well, him and the guy from Sabaton.
And you? Who are you?
I'm the goddamn Batman. Not sure if local models freaking out or if intentional. think it was local models freaking out, but it still looked cool. Also, all that styrofoam you just flung to the side. Never noticed the flappy things floating by before. That's probably due to settings, but really damn disturbing. And if you weren't fully vested in the story at this moment, this crawl scene would be annoying. However, I still give it a pass, as while it takes forever, it's still better than the opening to Destiny 2, where you limp through a combat zone for like 5 goddamn minutes, moving incredibly slow, doing nothing.
Heavier than she looks.
I'm just blaming any visual hiccups that I remember not being there on the fact that her Hiroshi cyber optics are damaged.
So let's you and me figure this.
Thank you. Hello, Murder Daddy. Love your eyes.
Quiet.
See if there's a widescreen output setting so I can put it back to widescreen without it breaking. So I did not notice that it was squished in the video for you.
You hear me? I need your help.
So we're gonna fail the QuickTime event here because I find it funny. And it makes me curious about all the other QuickTime events I've passed. Remember, kids, if you don't do drugs, ninjas will kill your friend. So, not adding a death on that one, because I did that last time I was in this exact same point, so technically I'm just catching up, really. I think I'm at 10 or 11 deaths. I think 10. If you do exclamation point death, you can find out.
You hear me? I need your help.
There need to be more instant death QT events in my mind in a game like this. Do drugs, kids. So you can help your friend drive. And that is how you deal with bikers. Hello, Kenshin. This is all basically Nerf bullets and shit here. Saw 11 pop from my last stream. Nope. I'm busy throwing Nerf bullets at a guy, so one of you wants to hit exclamation death to find out. If not, that's all good. Find out next time I drop. When you get dropped to 3 hit... What? What? That guy's not even... Okay, there's his motorcycle. working on it. 11. Okay, 11. So if you go corpo, you've got this cool little dialogue about having seen these Saka ninjas before.
Keep your eyes open.
Pretty much, even though you were in the problem-solving security end of Arasaka as a corpo, you didn't even know these things were real.
Do you know a Ripadok whom you can trust?
You were at Konpeki Plaza.
We must get to Ripadok. Quickly!
Victor will fix us up.
We have to get there somehow. Call someone. Anyone.
All right.
Greetings. My scanner indicates you are outside the service area.
Just come pick me up. Need to get to Misty's Esoterica in front of Vix.
Of course. A vehicle is en route. It should arrive in less than 20 minutes.
What are you doing? Hey! The personal link is damaged.
Please proceed to insert the jack below the ear, though not too deep. There should be auxiliary neurosockets between her lymph nodes, beneath the SCM muscle.
If I hit the vein by mistake, she'll die.
Indeed, as she will if you do nothing.
I think I have the socket.
Now proceed to connect.
Let's get her inside.
All Batman.
I cannot hold
Did better. Called Delamain. The only taxi cab that'll show up in 20 minutes.
I need to rest.
That your blood?
I like the fact that Vic's in a line of work where he asked to ask the guy whose blood it is all over him.
Pressure's tanking.
It's neurogenic shock. She's dying.
Gotta cut my way through the occipital bone. No other way.
I also like the fact that they're in this operating theater and Delamain is still helping. I don't know why, but he is. I mean, he probably hasn't been paid yet. I agree, Rock. Like, I have very mixed feelings about ride sharing to begin with. Uber itself is kind of terrible. But yeah, if you're gonna complain about an Uber not showing up or gouging you, get a damn taxi. It's almost as though that's what they do, and they're professionals at it. And you basically don't hear any of this. Subtitles on is good because you miss a lot of background stuff.
How is she?
Slower on the men than you, but looking better every day.
Enjoy your lurk, Sato. Well, why would they think of a taxi? I mean, what next? You're gonna tell them to use a payphone? To dial up a fax machine? Oh, guess I'll die.
You in there?
Or walk, bitch.
My head.
How you feeling?
I don't know, Vic. Years of rain. And I'm seeing shit.
These hallucinations. Describe them to me.
Blinding lights. It's loud. I'm on stage and almost can't breathe. I'm so damn full of hatred. And then I let it all out into a mic. and I realized it didn't help. I don't feel any better. And then... promise not to laugh. I plant a bomb in Arasaka Tower.
Nothing there to laugh about.
Still finding it a bit uncomfortable to use my
They killed me, Vic.
mic or my
Never been so afraid.
mouse. My control setup's not the best, and this is a new mouse with side buttons, the Naga X, so I'm not accustomed to it.
Those were memories. There's a personality construct on that shard. Dreams you had were from his past.
Hang on. You mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head right now?
That's right, Johnny Silverhand. Had his crowning moment about 50 years ago. AHQ bombing. Heard of it? It's his doing. People say he was buried under the rubble. Anyway, that's not what's important right now.
No, not yet. Johnny hasn't officially shown up.
Never given me that look.
You were just in his memory, though.
What is it?
Yeah, sadly, the
Don't
part where
have a lot of
he
time
meets you
left,
at the dump after you uncover yourself. It says, "Wake up, samurai. We got a city to burn."
Biochip. It's
That's just from the
basically a
trailer.
bomb.
They cut that, and it's a
Fumes lit
shame.
already. You don't have much time.
So I want to burn the city with Johnny Silverhand.
Life. A few weeks tops. Silverhand's construct is overriding your consciousness, gradually taking over your body until one day you'll just be gone.
What are you saying, medical daddy?
V, it's important you get all this.
You'll fix me up, right, Vic?
If I could, I would, V. Believe me. But this is... it's way beyond what I know how to do.
You're the best of the best, Vic. Why can't you help me?
You want the long story or the short?
I have to die. I am going to die. That what you're saying? Prove it.
Dex shot you, right? The bullet damaged your chip slot and your brain. The biochip revived and short-circuited you. It started uploading data into your head. As far as it was concerned, your brain was an empty vessel that needed to be filled by the engram it was carrying.
Empty vessel. But I'm right here. All of this is me.
The shard doesn't read, it writes. Headache of yours? It's the biochip rewiring your neural pathways, building new neural structures, doing away with the old. From where the shard's sitting, you, what's left, is all a tumor that needs to be excised.
Fuck. I remember this thing, saw it on TV. Oh, what was this stupid slogan? Soul something.
Secure your soul.
That's it. It's just supposed to let you communicate with constructs.
Maybe, but this is a prototype by the look of things. Somehow made it out of Arasaka Labs.
Vic, you've always come through for me. If there's nothing you can do to help me, then
This part's heartbreaking.
what the hell do I do? Tell me, please. Vic.
I wish I knew, kid. Misty?
It's the one thing that bugs me on this is that you don't have the opportunity to be positive towards Jackie in the tower.
You're asking
All
too
of your
much from an
conversation's
old
kind of
friend,
shitty. And you don't get a chance to
Come on,
apologize to
V.
Vic for your emotional reaction to
get you on.
dying. Or undying. I would have liked those options. Have a character that tries to draw towards closure in their final weeks, months, however long the playthrough
And then
actually
he
goes.
died. And I thought, I was gonna die. With him in my sleep.
Sleep's a small hint of death. The inevitable.
Can't actually tell
It's a
if I'm
chain
awake
faced to the
now.
floor there.
I mean, I could be dead already, right?
Not something to focus on, V. Let it go. Here. Got some meds for you. Omega blockers. Taken regularly, they'll keep things from progressing too quickly. Also, they should keep that guest of yours calm and quiet. Pseudoendotrizines from me. Effect will be opposite. It'll speed things up. Free the demon, so to speak.
Giving me a pill to prod that son of a bitch so he can kill me faster?
Listen, you're likely to be fine for a while. But sometime down the road, it could turn into pure agony. I'm giving you options, honey.
The brain can be tricked. Plain old painkillers do that.
Your psyche's gonna die, V. You'll feel your old self slipping away. At some point, you won't recognize yourself. It'll be terrifying. It'll be painful. But it doesn't have to be.
The fuck I need pills for? To just stick a gun in my mouth. Pull the trigger.
Well, that way you'd kill 2 souls. Is that what you want?
I mean, I just killed like 30 getting home, but usually kill about 5 getting a
Go
burrito.
lie down.
And the vending machine for the burritos right there in my room. I suppose I can't kill Keanu. He's too damn
Here.
pretty.
Got one more thing for you. Vic pulled this out of your skull.
That ain't no
Lucky
small
charm.
caliber.
Promise you'll try to get some sleep.
Misty, wait. About Jackie.
Yeah?
He talked about you. Like, lots.
We got into a fight. Right before he went off to do this job.
He wasn't mad at you. I hope you know that.
I know. I just wish our last moments together could have been different. But right now, you need rest. So sleep. Please sleep.
You have those Nexus 7 models, really pretty green eyes. Also, the fact that it's a hollow point that did not actually open up at all.
Gotta get out of here, understand? And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way, you included.
Fuck you, Johnny, you whingy bitch.
Need a smoke. Where'd you stash yours?
Don't smoke.
Then go out and get some. Just need one last one.
Jesus fucking Christ, man!
The fuck kind of droid toy are you supposed to be?
Fucking ghost off!
Literal ghost off.
Who you work for, start talking!
Fuck.
Fuck. fucking chip. Rip the thing out myself.
No, wait! Ah.
I'll take control. I'll find a way. You hear me?
Future sucks.
See you never, asshole.
Now like that. Stick some iron in your mouth and pull the trigger. I can feel it. Our minds touching. I'm like mold on fruit, creeping into you. Nothing I can do about it. You hear me? I'd puke if I fucking could. It's just a copy of the engram. I'm out there somewhere. Gotta be.
Leave me alone! Get out! Just get the fuck out!
Lead to the head, only thing that'll fix this. Hear me, bitch? A bullet to the fucking brain!
Fuck me.
So yeah, I would have much preferred to have the "wake the fuck up, samurai, we got a city to burn" Johnny than the whingy slap yourself around in your apartment dying for a smoke Johnny. I was about to ask who showers with their underwear on, but I remembered I put on the nudity filter. Okay, let's take a moment to... Actually looks pretty nice, but... I do not believe in going into combat in a skirt. Sorry, Ruby. I think Yorinobu's pants work well with that. Inner torso... Yeah, Yorinobu's formal shirt, which looks like some douchebag club bullshit. Or go back to the full-body Decker suit. Netrunner suit. I think that adds some cool tech detail. And it says you're wearing armor underneath. And chunky combat boots. And... Nope. Wow. Steampunk will never die. Yeah, going back to the deal with it glasses. And let's see here, quick check of handguns. Let's actually go ahead and put Big Boy back in his place, and then Kenshin. Let's go ahead and swap out with a less terrible sight. Keep that Kenshin for now. Or Tamira. And let's go ahead and stash that Yukimura and Kongo. Grab some ammo. Grab a burrito. As it's a mission requirement, let's eat a burrito. Actually, let's have that pizza I took from the tower. And check email. I could show you we have not received this month's rent payment for a unit in Mega Building H10 in accordance to the tenant's agreement, VD, bunch of numbers. Any subsequent payment delay will result in your eviction from this property. Suck it. I've been dead. How did that not fix the find something to eat? There we go.
Takemura here. We must
Murder Daddy?
come to Tom's Diner.
Why would I do that?
Because I am the one who saved your life.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
That will not happen anytime soon. And so what? If you intend to leave, you must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled. Tom's Diner.
Way to mix your metaphors.
I am waiting.
Shit!
And car is parked. And Bartmoss Collective. Best weapon against capitalism is uninterrupted meditation. Nukes seem to work okay, though. And the beat on the Brett missions open up. Don't have Dick for bods, so that's not going to go well.
Make sure your implant is always the latest model.
Barry, we know you were in there. We're here to help.
This is like the only time I'll help the NCPD, because I'm not helping them.
Bullshit. Just
I'm
open
helping
up.
somebody who left.
We came here as colleagues.
And he's my neighbor.
Nothing else. Haven't heard from you in a while. We're worried.
You are the only person from Jersey in Night City, which makes sense considering we're in California.
Congrats, Mendez. Way to be a prick.
Oh, what? So I'm the bad guy? I'm not the one who's holed up playing the attention whore.
He lost a friend. Can you blame him?
He's not the first or the last. It's called life.
Fuck off, Mendez.
What's going on? I live right upstairs.
So keep on living. Stop minding other people's biz.
Mendez, hold on. It's his neighbor.
Is there anything I can do?
Maybe. You know Barry at all?
More or less. Struck up a convo once or twice.
He's a friend from the precinct. Left the force not long ago.
Good.
He broke down after his best friend died. We're worried he'll do something stupid.
Relax, Petrova. Barry's got nerves of steel. He's just a spiteful old bastard.
Mendez! Could you check on him when he's chilled down?
You just called him a drama whore.
Sure, why not? Not like we're miles apart.
He's
Thanks.
tougher than that. He's just a drama whore. Yeah.
patient.
Fuck off.
Cops fallen in rough times can be touchy.
I'll see what I can
Dude,
do.
cops within 50 feet of me tend to be touchy. You kidding me?
Hey, Barry? Everything all right in there? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Try again later.
I do like the fact that there are missions that are on timers here.
Know what the worst thing is about this place? The crowds? No, the fucking smell.
Let's go see if there are any decent weapon mods that have opened up. I think I've actually got most of them. Ooh, crafting spec for a tire iron. Gotta love. And crafted artisanal tire irons in the future. Let's not dwell on a bunch of stuff here. I will go ahead and deal with that later. Because now that we're not stuck in the tower, I can do admin.
Haven't seen you in a good 1, 2, few weeks. Figured you'd skip town.
Quitting Night City's not as easy as you think.
Sort of like an abusive relationship, huh? Listen, I could use a little flow to the old pocket. Want to peek at some fresh gear?
Sure. Let me see what you got.
Show me what you got. Oh yeah, that's cutting off on there, huh? Yeah, gotta fix that aspect ratio between crafting spec for Kenshin. Buy that off me. The exact opposite.
Rhine has passed away. We learned of Mayor Rhine's death from his family. He died peacefully in his sleep. The exact cause of his death has not been released.
Arasaka. The exact cause was Arasaka.
The remainder of Mayor Rhine's term will be fulfilled by his deputy mayor and closest associate, Weldon Holt. Holt has also announced plans to run for
God, he
mayor
just
in the
looks
upcoming
evil.
election. Today, we all mourn the untimely loss of our mayor.
So, we didn't talk about yesterday.
No, we're not gonna put Mama Wells on hold. Let's immediately call Mama Wells.
V, good to hear you. Finally.
Actually, walk to my car while doing this.
Been a long time since we talked. Since when Jackie passed away.
Calling to offer my condolences.
Offer your condolences. Ay, Jesucristo, V. You lived under our roof. Have the decency not to treat me like some stranger you just met. I was going to call you. I prepared an ofrenda for Jaquito. We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will
I wasn't
be
at all
Puerto
calling it
Rico.
an after party because I couldn't remember how to pronounce
Many of his
ofrenda.
friends will be there.
Say no more, Mama Wells. I'll be there.
I did not doubt it for a second. Ahí te veo, Vi.
Johnny, did you see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
I don't mean the wreck, I mean the run. City's most courteous chauffeur up and drives away from the scene of an accident.
You like the fact that you immediately start talking with your invisible friend. Of course, much like Jackie's gut wound, please accept our condolences regarding traffic accident number, bunch of numbers. Delaware Corporation cordially invites you to its main headquarters in order to assess damages and arrange for compensation. Yay. Much like Jackie's gut wound that would have totally healed. That isn't going to be fixed by just finishing it off and paying $100 to your insurance company. Also, I have had people try to tell me cars in similar shape are totally repairable. I understand a passion and love for your vehicle and all, but like, that's not coming back. That's not. Okay, I just missed a text though. That was from Gina. I didn't want to call you.
See you around.
Bye, V. Remember, the media lies.
Open messages with Regina. What did you just tell me? Oh, right, car. Got 40 grand, yeah. Let's go buy a car. I think it's just up here. Yeah, that thing's hideous. Oof, just doesn't even have matching paint. That has been a total before and fixed very poorly. That's what the back of your pork roll looked like. Yeah, sorry, that was rough. Kohime, welcome! Welcome back to the fluff pile, good friend. We have just ended Act 1 and are driving to the after party at El Coyo. Because, you know, if we're gonna be sad, we might as well get all of the sadness out all at once. Heroes. Crack job. It's telling me to take the elevator. I don't think this thing will fit, despite the fact that it's the second smallest and cheapest car in the game. Bonk. What the fuck did you expect? You just walked into my quarter panel. I cannot be held accountable for that. You've been on foot all day. Why not just, like, walk up to a car and buy it? It's really easy according to the game. Ugh, about this thing. In Connecticut? What's doing in Connecticut? I'm going in the wrong direction according to this map. That is one thing, is that the rebalance mod I'm currently running drops the cost of cars by 80%, so this thing was listed at like 14, it was closer to being like 2,300, I think.
Wakako Okada, the Lady of Westbrook Estate.
When you find a moment, come see me. We must settle our accounts for Sandra Dorset. You did quite well. You and that friend of yours. Until then.
You know, it does make sense that you'd have to drive to Connecticut to get across the mountains. As unwise to engage in idle time, I am sometimes known to be rather impatient. Thanks, Wakako. Actually, let's go ahead and settle Wakako so that canonically we're not holding her up. Also, it's cash. Also, she's relatively nearby, just in the opposite direction. And it's still so much better to drive in this game than to run, but running is... it's hard to say for certain. I really should pay attention, I just missed my turn again. Because you can sprint pretty freaking fast in this game. Not gonna lie. With the right mods, you just constantly sprint. First line of the Arasaka quest. Let's just park here.
How does she do that without breaking her back?
That marks a joy toy.
Cute little ass rushing
Years of
off
practice.
to?
You can see it.
Slow down.
Are we still
Treat
going
yourself
somewhere?
to a little RELAXX.
Nope, we are not doing that. We are not doing that on stream. Not even for an iconic melee weapon. Which that one does not give you.
Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here?
Have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V.
Yeah, we talked about this 90 seconds ago.
Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a Ripper Doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility. a Tiger Claw specialty.
I will say, if you haven't already gone and bought a Smart Link like I have, the Tiger Claw Smart Link is pretty cool. It opens up smart weapons for you later than you normally, or at an appropriate time, because this is normally when you encounter them, but somewhere in between the gameplay overhaul and 1.34, they opened it up to where you can encounter just about any weapon at any time wielded by an enemy. So I've already ran into a lot of smart weapons, and of course already have a pretty good smart link. But I'll go and complete the mission though. Oh hey look, there's an assault going on my radar. Told you I'm not helping the police. Only one I'm helping is Barry, because his partners are assholes. And Barry's no longer a cop. He's just a guy with PTSD. If only there was some sort of much faster vehicle I could pick up here soon, preferably for a low or no cost. Oh well, unfortunately I guess I'm driving this for a while. When you say, oh, yep, gotta slow down there, could have hopped that freaking concrete. That's always fun. It's easier to do on a motorcycle. Now, anyway, when you say you were doing the first line Arasaka quest, what one are you talking about? Having a hard time remembering it. Squeeze through, pardon me, on the protagonist. Pro tag coming through, pardon me. Also find it funny that her Ripper Doc is in Northside, but she's the Ripper for the fixer for Westbrook. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on. Remember, folks, I'm the hero. I mean, to be fair, I was just driving and they decided to do that bullshit, so... Do I only have 8 rounds per mag? Oh yeah, only 8 rounds. Ooh. And see an issue with the Tamira. I do really like that just Arasaka mark on the hammer, that's great. Put it away. Don't explode car, don't explode them just because they ran you over. Let it go. All cars should have Pro Tag coming through, warning on them. Or Pro Tag on board sticker. This thing get through the bollards? Haha! It's small enough it can. Can I park right outside the Ripper's office? I'm gonna get this thing stuck in here. I just know it, and I'm fine with that. Cool. Curbside pickup. Oh hey, Gary Gygax. So go and equip the tattoo for 0. And it puts an actual tattoo on your character, which is cool. It's like the lowest profile cyberware of the ones that actually affect you visibly. But it's also a basic, literally any other smart link you will find is better. Smart link. Much less this one that I'm paying. Am I paying $750 to put it back in? No? Okay. That's a pretty good smart link. So I hate to do it, Wakako, but that was just to complete the mission. I don't see anything. Probably don't have any. No, you just got cybernetics. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go and... Oh god, I can't track this map for... with this resolution on the screen. Heroes. Let's go to El Coyote Hoyo. Now, can I take this back exit? Or am I gonna get stuck? You okay, buddy? Alright, he's fine. Oh, well. High quality.
Excuse you.
Excuse me? You're the one who literally just backed up into my car. Insurance fraud right there. Insurance fraud, I tell you. And that tree came out of nowhere. I'm telling you. Well, now I'm just upset, so... Also, those guys were throwing some serious lead. I almost dropped there. That would have been an unfortunate way to add a death to the counter. Crime reported? What crime? Excuse me, running from the police here. For their own good, mostly. Slowest escape ever. But if you get a certain distance away, regardless of how quick or slow, your warrant just drops off, because the NCPD really can't be bothered. Seems relatively easy to maneuver based on the fact that it can barely get up to 105. This nice long stretch. $111. So far, top end is 113. I think it's probably around 120 kph. Psychic crime, the worst kind.
You don't know me, but you will. Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center.
Vin.
Yeah, I know. Heard about you. Odd stuff. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
You know Dinovic. Had something smart ass to say about Dino Dinovic. All I can think of is he's better than that guy from the opening. Can't even remember his name. I just know you don't trust him. He's a douche. Yeah, so just doing this mission without the rebalance is difficult because Cutting through city center.
Already?
City center is a relatively
Should've
high
got
level
that ear to
area,
the
and with
ground.
level scaling on, you get your ass handed to you if somebody spots you. You don't even have to have done anything. Some of them are just naturally aggressive to you. And it's annoying. It's really irritating. Because the last thing I want to deal with is driving through a city and then just getting one shot. Pardon me. But with leveling off, everything's more fatal overall because you're not getting leveled bonuses yourself, but it also means that a particular neighborhood isn't gonna completely Shrek you. Also, to some degree, I just disagree with leveled encounters, or especially if it's done poorly, like with Oblivion, where every gain you make basically gets reflected exactly 100% by the enemies, so it doesn't matter if you're level 1 or 100, a scamp is still as much of a threat as a scamp, a guard is still as much of a threat as a guard. So there's really no point in actually leveling, unless you do it in a sneaky meta way that keeps you from actually gaining levels, but you gain the skill points. Like using completely useless skills as your focus skills so that your level's based on things you don't actually up.
The pool table? We got to get rid of it.
Really? It's pretty massive.
So,
Maybe we scooch it, put it up against the wall.
V, nice to see you. Oye, sit. Sit. You want a beer?
Wouldn't mind one.
Actually, while she's getting beer, I'm grabbing some wine. I forgot I had wine open already. I don't have a wine glass. I put it in the sink to wash it. And I'm
Salud.
that far behind on existing. So,
A lot of time has passed. How you been?
Been better, to tell you the truth.
What is happening?
That night when Jackie fell. Let's just say things haven't exactly been easy since.
Yo sé cómo te sientes. Todos lo sabemos. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
pardon my terrible squeaky chair, by the way.
Could
It's
help me with that.
from a thrift store about a decade ago, and broke 6 months after I bought it, but hasn't broken to the point where it can't be used as a chair.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it.
I replaced
the right
it
way,
with a gaming chair,
in line with tradition.
but that lasted even less time,
But
and broke even harder.
something I'd lay by his casket that'd do justice to his memory.
I need to buy an expensive-ass office chair,
I don't got anything.
then try to figure out how to get it up the stairs that are
He's in the right
less than
place,
2 feet wide.
Don't worry. It's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. His past is all there.
Jackie had a garage?
He used it for his motorcycle, mostly. But not so long ago he moved in. You'll find something there, I'm sure.
Won't mind me digging through his stuff?
No, mija. He's gone, and funerals are for the living, not the dead. Toma, take the key.
Thanks, Mama Wells.
Don't mention it, V. You have respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic. Ahí te veo.
Mama Wells is the best. She has seen almost all of her sons die on the streets, either as a Valentino or going merc and getting cut down, or just living in this shit neighborhood. And she still has all the love for people. She's a tragic character, but she also keeps her head above things, and really, we all need a Mama Wells in our life. Also, her chili is dope. Fuck it. One of them nice silenced revolvers. I also took the perk, one of the things that did change when I was redoing like the last 3 hours of stream was I took the perk that lets me, pistols don't have drop-off damage. So I can functionally snipe with a pistol provided it's accurate enough. Where'd the third guy go? And get him down also. Hiding, buddy? Oh no, I got him, yeah. It's gonna be pretty ironic because I'm about to go drink with some Valentinos because, you know, we're celebrating the life and death of their homie, but... yeah, I just needed to kill some more people.
You here alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty.
I used to sit on the stairs when I was 10. 26 now. If anything was gonna happen, it wouldn't have taken this long.
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him. Though I know he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour. Sometimes 2. I know it's gunk, it's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Hardly gonk at all. Just... well, human.
Which is very impressive for a Series 7.
Jack talked about you. A lot.
It's literally what I just told her
Always
last
saying
time I saw
how
her.
much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe, but that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
He was also really stupid and bad at things.
What did you see in him?
Let me tell you what he told me once. Told me he'd take a bullet for me. In an instant. Even if it'd kill him.
Spoken like a true Haywood boy.
A man. With dreams, ambitions. Only thing they cost him was his life. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
How come you're outside?
I don't have the key.
Jackie never gave you a set? You two didn't get that far.
He offered, but I wanted him to have his own space. Just his own.
And really, this is sort of a part of the storytelling that's beautiful, is that even Evelyn Parker, who is a sort of tragic heroine, she's a femme fatale, like, cyberpunk noir type character, and has a really bad end.
Mama Wells is having
All
a
the
send-off
female
for
characters in
Jackie.
this are just
We need to
absolute
find something he
treasures.
really cared about.
The guys can be assholes, but I
Mind
don't think
giving
there's
me
a
a
single
hand?
female that's...
I'm not sure I should
A
go
jerk.
in there, V.
Still too soon.
No.
Oh no,
it's
the
not
Militech chick, but...
Mama Wells and I aren't
That's just
exactly on the
Militech.
best terms. She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie'd want you here. That's more important. Come on.
I love the fact that there's an LED on the key for no reason.
Fine piece of metal and mechanics. He was so psyched. Love to poke around engines.
He was 15 when he first got on a bike.
Knowing him, it is a miracle he never wiped out. Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation. He used to say barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your
Yeah,
problems
Meredith
and
Stout,
never give you gonk advice.
she's creepy. I agree, Sitter. She is an issue.
Gotta be hanging here since 2020. For whom the bell tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. He said the guy who wrote it was tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
You read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
It'd be a good tribute for the Ofrenda, though. Jack, pure and simple.
And yeah, Hemingway, or an
You got something
alcoholic,
for
was
your Ofrenda,
pretty bad.
but we could look around a little more.
Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
He said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
It's definitely why they're up there, yeah.
Absolutely. Also, remember, in the cyberpunk future, even your tools have LED neon panels on them. Like this one, where it would get in the way, absolutely. And this hammer, which you can totally tell is a hammer. I fucking love this game.
Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica, va?
Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles around him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie?
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the NC Blackouts now.
This'll be... fitting.
I'm not at all taking all of the options so that I can just do it on the fly and then break the rest because they're all orange items.
Locked. Wonder what's in there.
That's his lair. Slept there. He must have had a different key. Let's look around. Might be tucked away somewhere?
It is. Thought I grabbed the damn thing. There we go.
Found it.
Oh, Jackie.
That a mandala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a long story.
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than alright. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala'd do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
Isn't it just a little... janky?
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I like the fact that you can still talk shit about him even after he's dead.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Senson Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world. All owned by the 1%.
How did Jackie get this one?
Some shriveled abuela in Mexico sold it to him. Told him de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
Taking this, yeah. Perfect for Jackie. An aquarium?
It used to be Taco's.
And Taco was...
His fish. A dwarf shark. Like, Minnie.
Sounds like a mighty expensive fish.
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
Nice still.
Picture of her in the rain. Looks like she might have been crying, like there were tears in rain. Off. Off. She's a replicant. I'm gonna take your ammo too, you're not using it.
Leather belt?
Sort of a memento. His dad's. He used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized, and then he left.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
True memento, this. Gotta be Jackie's dad.
Old school ganger. Valentino's, of course.
Did you meet him?
No, I only ever
Baby
heard
Jackie's
about him.
adorable.
But he didn't exactly inspire many fond memories.
I think that's everything I can take from this place and talk to her about, so...
Where are you going?
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
What happened between you two? What's the beef?
Let's just say she didn't see me as daughter-in-law material.
What did she have against you?
That my name wasn't Camila and I wasn't Jackie's ex-output. Camila was Mama Wells' favorite.
Right.
She was a vampire, though. Betrayed Dracula.
You gotta come, Misty. Got a right to be there.
I'd rather not get in Mama Wells' way. It's for family.
You were family to him.
I guess you're right. Thanks, V.
I 1000% agree with V on this line.
Shall we go?
You ever thought you might leave Night City?
Sure. Once upon a time, I even tried.
Seriously? Meaning...
Oh.
Packed my bags and hopped on a plane to Nepal. Thought I'd stay there. After a week, I realized I couldn't live without the traffic outside my window and my neighbors hollering.
It's just fucking sad, too. This whole city's incredibly depressing. Glad I cheered myself up by killing some of Jackie's homies.
My deepest offenses. He was a fine boy.
Then go raise a glass to him, Padre. A few glasses.
De acuerdo.
V, it's good you're here. We're about to start.
And then someone breaks out a guitar.
Hey, V.
Hello, medical daddy.
I thank you all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament about how much I miss him. Instead, I'll tell you a story. When he was about
I need more wine.
19 years
It's
old,
sad.
Jackie was in the Valentinos. They were at war with Maelstrom back then. I get a call from the hospital. They tell me he got shot 3 times, just by the heart. He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He tell me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me." And when I go, he take off his Valentino's ring. He swear he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
That's such a good boy.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying: make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard. I can still almost feel it. "12 rounds, buddy."
Me mandó Camporta. Lamenta no estar aquí. Todavía le quedan 4 años que cumplir. Me pidió que leyera esto. Recuerdo cuando Jackie se nos unió. Era un niño fuerte. Cuando decía que iba a hacer algo, cumplía. Tenía honor. Podría haber llegado lejos. Mis condolencias a la familia. Que descanse en paz.
Anyone else?
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. It all started when he put a heater to my head. Then some badges showed up. Beat the shit out of both of us. Half my fault, half his. We hightailed it out together. Half an hour later, we were eating dinner at Mama Wells's. Turned out to have more in common than we thought. Principles. Jackie Wells. An honorable man. He placed principles first and stuck hard to them. Once he set his mind on something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, "Chica, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others." For his loved ones, he'd sacrifice his life without hesitation. But most importantly, Jackie loved life and had no fear. Heart on his sleeve, he didn't overthink things, he just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he'd become legend at the afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. If he's watching, bet just about now he's flipping them all the bird. When you go to war as a boy, you have a great illusion of immortality. Other people get killed, not you. Then, when you are badly wounded the first time, you lose that illusion. Rest easy, Chum.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo. Thank you for your kind words, V. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him. A lot of people come today. Even that putica Jackie was messing around with.
Her name is Misty.
What?
Misty. She was very important to him. Do you understand? Go. Invite her along for dinner. It's the least she deserves.
Do you know what? You're a good woman. Jackie would want you to have these.
You sure? Jackie'd kill me if I got so much as a scratch on it.
So don't get any scratches on it.
Thank you.
Always love that
I'll
line.
take such good care of it.
Cuídate, Vi.
Oh. Master. Some of these people are just not named. Some of them are. I don't think Carmilla is actually here. Yeah, just a Valentino. It would have been nice if Camila was here, but...
Says he feels like he lost one of his own.
Sucks to meet like this, huh?
Don't go
Farewells aren't that bad once you get used to them.
Have you gotten used to him?
When you get to my age, friends don't come and go. They just mostly go.
Jackie Wells.
I have a shot with every single one of them. It's the least you can fucking do.
A proud son of Haywood.
Also, if you're not getting messed up at a funeral, is it really a good funeral?
I should mingle, Vic.
Sure. See you later, V.
Bye, medical daddy.
Pour you another? For Jaquito?
See, the Valentinos haven't forgotten about Jackie.
Days like this, even the meanest motherfuckers pay their respects. Principles. Jackie lived by them. This is what kept him going.
Pour. For Jackie.
The occasional tragic shadow glitch. The cheap pouring mechanic there, the fluid dynamics not existing.
Weird.
I want to talk smack about that, but that is so
Can't shake
hard
the
to
feeling
program.
I'm gonna turn around and see him sitting at the bar, in his favorite spot, where he always used to sit.
Don't blame him for not wasting time on that. It's so rare that you actually take a drink in this game. Just happens to be, you know, all in this
Hey,
scene.
you! Have a drink with us, hmm? To Wells?
All right, why not?
To Wells. May he rest in peace.
Good for now. Thanks.
See? You gotta know when to stop.
Nah, give me a break. All right, let's go.
And let's go visit the Padre upstairs. Last one on the list. So there's two very good reasons for doing this mission.
Here to say goodbye to one of your own, Padre?
I'm here to say goodbye to a good man.
So, Padre, you think Jackie's looking down upon us from up there?
I believe he has met God, stood before him.
That's it?
I don't know if God left the meeting happy, but I'm pretty certain Jackie did.
Jackie, did you know him well?
I remember the day his mother brought him into this world. The day his father left. The day he took you into his home. Yes, V. I knew him quite well.
I'm gonna move on.
Go with God.
One, it gives you a view of Jackie that you don't get otherwise, and it kind of... It feels hollow, his death, like the end of the first act, without having this job, this gig, without being here for him. This hurts me. Like, I am suffering doing this.
They lost pretty good.
She's a strong woman.
But... The other is... And it's a bit meta, but we're coming back here in a couple days, and Jackie's dualies are on the table. I have not yet played with them. I think I went this route on my Nomad. Here's my alt to mess around on when I'm not doing admin like selling stuff and leveling up and such in this save. But it's cool to be able to pick those up, and at the very least keep them in your stash to remember them by. If not, take them out for a spin. Either way, you get the motorcycle. In fact, you don't get a choice on it if you send his body to Vic and Misty's. But here you have the opportunity to turn it down if you wanted to. You really shouldn't. It's a really nice motorcycle. I don't know why I'm about to get into this POS car. Checks H. Don't need stuff. Body 6. Carrying capacity. Health slowly regenerates in combat. Yes. And I almost feel kind of scummy saying it, but I really want his pistols for the pistol build. Let's actually not use that car. Let's call Jackie's motorcycle. My motorcycle is stuck in traffic. This thing is just so freaking cream. Look at that paint job. And he got it, like, in the story arc that you're in with him. He pays for it with a promised down payment from the, Sandra Dorset job. But he still marks at Valentino's because he, even though he's no longer a part of the gang, he's always a part of the family. Period. And that's where I respect the Valentinos, even though I just killed like 9 of them over there. And will hunt them down later, because... Oh, nope, those are NCPD, never mind.
V? Hey, it's Kirk. How's
Wait,
things,
what
my
the fuck,
chum?
Kirk?
Choom. Sure you don't got the wrong number? Seem to recall the last time I saw your face. It had my fist planted in it.
Ah, you know, what's past is past. What's more important is the sweet gig I got you. Quick and easy buck. Swing by the Coyote and I'll tell you about it. First round's on me. Well, what do you say?
Fine. See you there.
Same old V. I always said you were smart.
You say a lot of things, Kirk. Pure bullshit included.
Oh no, V, not this time. This time everything's just like it's supposed to be. Best not stall too long on this one. Later.
Okay, so I was gonna just tool around on the motorcycle a little bit, show you how it handles, and then talk a little bit about the damn thing, but... I haven't done the Kirk Sawyer mission. Dude, seriously, you backed up into my motorcycle. That is 1000% on you, you dumb asshole. Thank God you're fatty, you didn't leave a scratch on the thing. Nomad route, though. If you're running Nomad's life path and have 6 or 8 in tech, 6 in tech, when he shows up on this motorcycle outside of the Maelstrom HQ, you can tell him that he needs to tune it up, and you get a different skin with 4 exhaust pipes on it, and it's called Jackie's Uptuned Arch, or Tuned Up Arch, which is a cool touch. Oh.
No, V. V, you never learn, do you?
Is it chat time? Come on, hit me with those pearls of wisdom. Right, I'm out.
That's,
You laugh, but 50 years in purgatory? Enough time for a guy to get his head on straight. Come to some conclusions.
Namely...
People don't change. Especially not people like Kirk.
Good.
Think I don't know? Am I lending Kirk cred for a new Kuroshi? Are we going into biz together? No.
Yeah, we're gonna do this because I want to see what the fuck happens, and I hope I get the chance to put him down.
Just wrinkle your nose and look the other way. Gotta find what's stinking up the joint and why. Otherwise.
So we're gonna run a little late, folks, but it looks like we're still streaming and still running, so I'm cool with that.
Take care of myself.
Sure, hope so, V.
I will say not immediately going to meet up with Murder Daddy at the diner makes these conversations a little bit weird because we still haven't reconciled with Johnny. Last time we talked, it was pretty miserable. Damn it, really? We're gonna get two of them, but we're not gonna get the ability to dual wield. First of all, packs, let's delete that. You know what, let's go ahead and up this one a little bit. I've got combat, crunch. Yeah, just straight up damage. Inventory. More like winventory, am I right, folks? Let's just go ahead and stack 12% damage buff onto that thing. Oh, and I got a perk. What was I looking at? Reflexes. I'm at 15 now. What does that unlock for pistols? Crit damage, limb damage, last round's double damage, evasion up. Consecutive shots, increases consecutive shots with a pistol or revolver increases damage by 10%. Yes, daddy. Or was that the point? No, that was the point. Okay, that's where that came from. Not meet with Takamura. We're not in there. Danger is very high. This will be fun. I got a rocket launcher on my arm. Oh, look, Fatty's still here. Still eating a damn burger.
Been a while.
Big Joe.
V? Holy shit! Barely recognize you.
See, you haven't changed. Not a single bit.
Huh. Well, you know me. I'm old-fashioned like that. Slow and steady wins the race, huh? So come on, sit down.
So, that was an insult, by the way.
Start talking.
All right. Listen, job's simple. Got a van standing not far from here, brimming with merch worth fat digits. Driving to the border tomorrow, but a lot of things could happen before then. You feel me?
Specifics, Kirk. What's in the van?
Militech implants. Experimental series. Shit you can't get on the street. Straight out of some lab in Shanghai.
And who does it belong to?
Jesus, V, who the fuck cares? Once we take it, it's ours. So, can I count on you or not?
Yeah,
I'm not noping out of this, because...
Fuck it. It's worth a shot at least. Count me in.
It gives me an opportunity to kill this motherfucker, I bet.
Send you the coords. See you at the spot. Later.
Yeah, fuck off, Kirk. Never trust a motherfucker named Kirk. I swear it's this game that brings out the cursey side of me. I'm trying not to. Like, I kind of want to follow some of my senpai in being more family friendly, but man, this game is sweary.
I missed you.
Could use a drink.
Discounts already added.
So one of the things that the gameplay overhaul adds is this right here. Yeah, this game is not at all family friendly, so I'm being kind on myself about swearing while playing because yeah, there's not a fucking chance. Even if I'm saying hecking and futs all the time, the fact that a third of your dialogue prompts are "ah fuck," yeah. But yeah, the gameplay overhaul adds the crafting spec for the Jackie Wells. So since you know if you were there for not the last session, but the session before that, the one that didn't suck, if you're there for that, you actually have the recipe for making a Jackie Wells. I have a friend who's such a nerd that he bartends with very specific nerdy recipes, and he makes a hell of a Jackie Wells. It is fantastic. I am going to, in fact, make one. Oh, I'm low on blue components. I'll make one right now and have a shot. Backpack. Greatly increases weapon handling. For 600 seconds, 6 minutes, my weapon handling is top-notch. Thank you so much, Jackster. Go to the meeting with Kirk. Now, each of the life paths, they don't add a whole lot, but what they do add, aside from an opening, a really good opening is, or a different opening is, they do add a second act mission. This is the one of the two I haven't played. I've played the Corpo one through. Gonna do the Nomad eventually.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you V.
See, no introductions necessary. Already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with beers, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe beers.
Wouldn't
Remember,
it be funny if I wiped out those
Aye, aye,
cops?
Captain.
while we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
V has a nice butt. I'm 100% behind this. In fact, my Nomad V, male V, has a nice butt too. Motorcycle really accentuates that.
Hey!
But yeah, a well-made Jackie Wells is damn good. Like, even if you don't drink often, if you are not just personally adverse to alcohol, find you somebody who can mix you a Jackie Wells. Don't forget that splash of love. That's the important part. It is a good experience. Not as big on the silver hand, but I've had one also. And honestly, if the same guy mixed me one right now, I would not complain one bit.
Hey, V! Over here, chum.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm trying to tell whether you look like somebody pretending to be a Russian hood rat, or if you are the statistically average date rapist from Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas City, Kansas.
Not your chum.
Either way,
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
trust you.
Just trying to be friendly is all.
Not chums, not friends. Biz. Now.
I want to shank you
Okay,
so
see that
fucking
garage
hard.
right there? Van's inside. You go in, grab the tech, get out. We split it 50-50. Clear?
No. Don't like the split. 2/3 for me, 1 for you.
Know what? Sure. You're all right, V. A pro.
You need a cool of
Seemed like it was
4
hard to
to
find
pressure in.
Scan the area. Anyone inside?
Taking my hand off the damn mouse.
All clear,
Left
V.
hard.
Not a soul can waltz right in like you own the place.
Oh, bullshit. This is a
Thought
trap.
this was a job for 2. Looks like I'm carrying all the weight here.
I'm inside
All
of
the
his way.
All the fucking weight. Who's gonna keep watch? Me, of course. Anything happens, you'll know.
Oh,
Okay. In I go.
fucking really.
Head on a swivel, right?
You got it.
I'm gonna get my ass shot. He's going to get my ass shot.
I'll clear my ass.
Civvy, so that's good. Let's go ahead and save. And... Man, I'm glad that the leveling is removed. You can post the meme. Yeah. So the job for Corpo is the guy who basically gets you burned. Trying to pull some fuckery. Goes and tracks you down, says you're on a burn list with him and everybody else involved, and he thinks he's going to get back into the good corporate graces by taking you out. But you're a fucking Yagyo badass street merc?
Those are there.
at that point, so it's really just his pathetic ass getting smoked by you and giving you a unique weapon. I could not kill these guys out of respect for Jackie, but really not feeling it. Just done with it. Just done with all of it. Perks involved. Involves crossing the Chinos. And yes, Chinos is what they're referred to as shorthand in canon. Taking this copperhead. Taking that alcohol.
Fuck's this? Clothes?
Mm-hmm. Cheap knockoffs, too. Had real great intel, that Kirk. Like always, actually. But hey, could strike out on your own. Open up a stand in Kabuki, or maybe...
Implants. Fucking Militech wear. And shove these duds right up his ass.
Can't even take the... I like the fact that they put 2 boosters there just to make you think there's green items in here and like there's something you'll pick up. Oh.
Now a firefight.
Wow, the fun's just getting started. Have a good time.
Fuck.
Oh, look. Another gunk. How you like those combat implants, Choom?
Very funny. To you. The fuck's going on here?
You're Choom Kirk. Did this time to time, but see, had this funny feeling he was trying to play me.
Yeah?
Checked out that feeling. Told him I had a transport, preem implants, just sitting there for the taking. And I waited.
See,
Yeah?
the prank worked.
Yep, sure did. Isn't that right, boys? I should splatter your brains on the pavement, but I'd just be wasting lead. Only a fucking gonk could run an op with Kirk. Hey, don't give me that face. You are what you fucking do. So say it. Say you're a gonk little bitch and I'll let you live.
How about a little joke instead? What lies on the ground, pissing itself and begging for mercy?
What?
You.
Well, that's what you get for a lifetime of hustling.
Nice speech. Remind me not to invite you to my funeral.
How about him? Gonna tell anyone to scrape him up and put him under?
No one to tell.
Oh, fucking hell. He was eating a burger. Yeah, you know what? Him too. And... oh, need some brain pieces now. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I don't get to kill him, but he gets executed and put down hard. Hard and cold. I'm just sad that he didn't piss himself, because sometimes when you put someone down, they soil themselves. I didn't put him down, but the guy who did had his number pegged hard. He just fucked up by messing with V. Anything good, though? It's like... nothing over here, no iconics. Iconic military or melee weapons. Aviators, not gonna complain about that. Yeah. Sweet glasses, I'll take it. I'll call it good, you know what? I just got some good glasses. And look at this guy. In fact, what did I just do? There we go. There we go. Nice. Dead as fuck. That was classy of me. That was extremely classy of me. think I'm gonna call it here, though. I'm going to scout out the other ops, see what we got in the area, and now that we got things opened up, I'm gonna hit up a couple other cyberware shops, see what they have, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that stuff, as well as, like, breaking things that are in the stash and whatnot. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that off camera between sessions, because I get the feeling the admin work is just dull as hell for y'all. I know I would be annoyed by it after a while. This is a pretty car. This is probably Kirk's car, which I cannot take. Oh, I just got a warrant, so I'm gonna hop on my motorcycle and ride. Because that apparently killed some civilians or something. I don't know why those ricocheted like that, but okay. Seems like the smart tracking on my projectile launcher is really substandard. Let's just go ahead and run anyway. Bonk. Motorcycle is nice and fast. Pretty maneuverable, faster than it is maneuverable. You gotta be careful on downhills, especially on bridges, because you will fall right the hell off. You'll yeet yourself hardcore. And it's hilarious. But that is the most depressing session we are going to have. The fact that I had to have it twice is fun, just fantastic now. But we are going to call it there. Like I said, I'm going to do some admin stuff before Thursday, sell stuff, break stuff, look around for some chrome, maybe check out some iron, but I'm feeling pretty good with the Orange Overture and Jackie's pistol. I'm very upset that you cannot wield both of them. You can put one in each slot, but you can't dually. It just... Jackie's not even the only person you see dual wielding. There are a couple of NPCs that do so. But the fact that you can't just annoys the crap out of me, unless it's something in the handguns tree I'm not seeing yet. We got a reflexes to 15, though, which I believe is what you need to get the top-end, reflex speedwear, or, Sandvestin speedwear. I'm gonna look around, see if I have enough street cred for one of those. If so, yeah, hell yeah. Girl Scout missions, sell some stuff, poke around, just blow up a whole bunch of people because it's fun and good stress release. But I really wanted to get closure on the Jackie Wells arc because I did not want to come back, like, have him die in one session, and then come back a session or two later and do his wake. It was not something I wanted to put on y'all, and it's not something I wanted to go through. Get all of the really depressing shit out of the way so we can get back to our regularly scheduled hijinks and fuckery. Is this game... There's some sad points to it, mostly in that sad but beautiful world, fucked up future type of way, but there's not... Okay, Evelyn Parker's story arc, and by extension Judy's, which we're gonna go for Judy, because Judy's fucking great. Like, that's pretty messed up, but that's more messed up than it is sad. And I'll do a content warning when we eventually get to that, because that's... Ugh. I wanted to get all of the sad shit out of the way so that we can have some higher quality, higher octane hijinks and chicanery in the future. For now, still doing Monday and Thursday. I have been working on my glamour I got from the Sealy Quartz to do something other than this minor illusion here that looks like a cute anime avatar V. However, Sealy Magic has the same interface as Vroid Studio, so it's a little difficult and kind of, like, not the best, but yet also fun. I hope to be able to get that up and running so that I can be here in 3D for y'all soon, but I make zero promises. Still looking at opening Saturdays for my follower goal of 20. We got like 21 days to get 6 people in here. I'm not too stressed about hitting that number, because honestly, that's just up there to remind, because I've been told it helps with interaction. But honestly, we grow as we grow as a community. People come by, they want to come by. People stay if they want to stay. I'm here for y'all, and I'm glad to have you in the fluff pile. Either way, hope y'all have a lovely rest of your Monday night or Tuesday morning, depending on where you are in the world. Mostly Monday night, because y'all are probably a bunch of filthy Americans. Like myself. Either way, thank you, darlings and dear hearts, for coming by again. And let me see. Let's find a raid target. Let's see here. Pull up a window with my Twitch. See who we got on. Let's see here. Pull up a window with my Twitch. See who we got on. That was funny. That was hilarious. I was still on my own channel to make sure I was streaming. That wasn't awkward. Let's see here. Actually, Sulfurish is on. Let us yeet ourselves at Sulfurish. I have no particular raid message, but let's go ahead and spell raid correctly. And I'm going to click through to Sulfurish's channel real quick. Pause. I said pause because I haven't figured out how to separate that stuff out yet. Let's go ahead and drop in. Sulfurish is marked for mature audiences, but I mean, you're watching somebody play Cyberpunk, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. Either way, y'all have a lovely night, and let's get that raid going in 3, 2, 1, boop.